Hello viewers. With recently doing a video saying goodbye to Charlie and another video introducing our new dog Hazel to the pack, it occurs to me I've never really done a video about the other dogs in the pack. So today's video is going to be about Sarge and Phoenix. These are two German Shepherds. They've been with us about 7 or 8 years now. It's kind of hard to say, it all kinds of blurs together after a while. These two are actually littermates in spite of Sarge's floppy ears and kind of gangly joints. These two came to us through a shepherd rescue. Not long after Irene lost her previous male shepherd, Harley. He was a pretty good dog and it was going to be tough to replace him, but I knew Irene was going to want another male dog, and when she brought it up, I immediately said yes, because I figured if I said no, I'd just come home one day and there'd be another dog in the house anyway. So might as well just say yes. Little did I know, she'd already been talking to the German Shepherd rescue, and the next day when I got home, there was a German Shepherd in the house. And he had made himself comfortable being there for about 8 hours without me. So he kind of growled and barked at me, as he had already decided that this was his house and now I was the intruder. And a few months after Sarge came to live with us, we got a call from the Shepherd Rescue saying that his sister was in the pound, and that if she didn't get out of there in the next few days, they were going to put her down. And us being the suckers that we are, we couldn't let Sarge's sister be put down, so we went and got her out. She'd been abused and neglected by a previous owner, so it took a little bit of finagling to get her to come out of the kennel at the pound. In fact, she was about half an hour from being put down when we finally got her out of the kennel and into the car. Sarge didn't have much of a transition time. He really just kind of took right to our home. And even Phoenix, the other dogs, were pretty accepting of her, even though she came with a lot of emotional baggage and stress from her abuse and neglect. And it's taken several years of positive affirmation and reinforcement to bring out Phoenix's true behavior. And she's a really sweet dog, really smart, and so she's actually turned into one of our favorite dogs despite of all of her issues. Come on, boy. Let's go. Sarge has actually been a pretty good dog from day one. He took right to Irene, and in his eyes, she's always been the most important thing in the house. He's also been really good with the other dogs. Whenever one of them's sick or injured, he's always the first one there to comfort them. Sarge is so much about his girls that if they want something from him, he'll gladly give it up to them. Whether it's the best spot on the couch, his favorite toy, or even the last of the food in his dish. He'll pretty much do whatever it takes to keep the girls happy. He's always been up for a good hike or a good game of fetch, but as he's gotten older, he's gotten a little bit of arthritis set in. But he still likes to go out into the yard and play a little bit, but the longer hikes, unfortunately, are becoming a thing of the past for him. Phoenix, though, she doesn't have the joint problem that Sarge seems to have. She has a little more spring in her step still, and she still does good on the longer hikes. Sarge was even really tolerant of Charlie when we brought him into the house. We weren't sure how that would go, being that he was another male dog. Phoenix took to me pretty quickly, being that I was the first halfway decent person she met once getting out of the pound. Due to her trauma, it can take a few meetings of a new person before she'll accept them. And even then, a lot of times she's still very cautious about people. Oddly though, she does like little kids. Anybody that doesn't tower over her seems to be alright in her book. But everybody else she's a little bit afraid of. Sarge. So that's my video for this week. Thank you for watching.